tree.
What's up, you guys? Andre here with Jack of All Trades. We got the 7.3 warming up right now. We're getting ready to go to our first job. Probably going to be our only job for today because it is a big one. It's a landscape removal / replant. So this lady is super cool. She hired me multiple times for like bathroom demos. She owns a bathroom remodeling company, like a tune-up. So she hired me for her personal house today. So that's what we're gonna go do. Thankfully, we don't need a dump trailer for her house today because I don't have a single one available. I dropped one off yesterday at 8 p.m. my last one for rental. I dropped one off earlier that day for another rental, so I'm stuck with no dump trailer. Hopefully I can get one back by tomorrow because we got a tree job on the schedule. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure a way to come up with a dump trailer. So I think it might be time to just go ahead and get a third dump trailer because I don't want to stress about not having a trailer to work. And I don't want to tell a customer no, because you never know what that customer is going to bring in the future. It could bring a bunch of repeat customers and a bunch of business for themselves in general. And I just don't want to say no because I don't know what I'm going to be missing out on. So I want to be prepared. I'd rather have a trailer sit than be used than have no trailer available to be used. So I think I'm going to send it and get the third dump trailer now. These dogs want to play already, huh?
They are ready.
Because I was like, how are we going to move them? They were so big last time. Hopefully we can even pull them out like this, but we'll see. I know this one's going to be easy, but this one is massive. Big brush pile, what do you think? Once I mulch it, it's going to disappear pretty nicely, though. Making my way downtown. Just kidding. I can't go too fast because they're falling already. I'm just moving them out of the way so I can get in the backyard. So I'm going to attempt to move these two. But I guess we're going to leave this one because it's too late to move it according to the owner. As you see, it's coming. All the power from the roots are going up into the tree, so you can't really move it anymore if you want it to survive, I guess. That's what she said. She knows a lot more about plants than me, so I'm not going to argue. But then all that brush pile over there is going to get mulched. We're going to put more brush and continue just mulching. There's a hole, and we're just going to fill it, at least a little bit, and compact it down, because once you mulch it, it's going to drop it down. Check out the root ball on this beast. I tried to lift it up at first without digging around it and ripping some roots apart, and it lifted up my machine. So I put it back down, dug in the front a little bit, moved dirt, as you see this pile over here, and on that side, and then just pulled it up. Man, this is a big one. The customer wants to keep it, but she said if it dies, it is what it is, but it has to be moved from here, so. But she does want to try to save it, so I'll move it to the front. I think she's going to try to plant it either way. Carrying a whole tree. You got a big gate, so that's nice at least. So we got the big boy planted. Let's see, hopefully it survives. So what I'm going to do with this side right now, they're already cut down. I'm just going to grab the roots and just pull them out. We're going to move a bunch of bushes right here. She didn't like these plants that were here, so I'm just going to rip them out, kind of like that stuff. So that stuff needs to be cut down, but we're not going to pull stuff out. She might use something to try to kill it because the gas line is literally right here. So we're going to basically stay away from that side, but we're going to rip all these out. Got myself a new tripod, so we'll see how this thing does. It's really stable, so if we do get winds or anything, it won't flop over like my old one. such a nice day out until I hit the house. This bush was so close to the house, and I guess when I lifted it, the root hit it and cracked that vinyl right there. So yeah, the energy level has gone down, not gonna lie, but it is what it is. Gonna have to fix it. These bushes are so overgrown. Check out this root system, it's like insane. There was a tree over here at some point, and yeah, I can't pull this stump out, so I'm just gonna grind it. It's pretty decent size. This button has got to be the cheapest part ever. Like, this is the second time this thing has broke. As you see, it's cracked. So what it's doing now, it's just skipping and not revving down. Sucks, man. I have to call the dealer and see if he can just give me the part number, or I can just get the knob, because I'm not dropping off the machine for a couple days for a little button, because that's what I had to do last time, because they said that they want to replace this whole thing, but that thing is not the problem. The only problem is this button right here and this cheap spring snapping from just normal revving up and rev down. This is why it's important to call 811. 811 was called for this property, but this is not marked clearly, so hopefully it's an old cable and not an active one, because I didn't even dig. I started scooping up this like pine straw, and right away ripped that line out. You do? Okay, so then it's probably an old line. It's so weird because it's not even underground. They literally just laid it and then the pine straw hit it. This is crazy. I've never seen this before. So what I'm doing right here is just scooping up all this pine straw from these trees that are from decades. It was like 12 inches high, just pine straw. Ridiculous. So I'm just kind of running my grapple through, picking it up, and then pulling it to the backyard. I'm just gonna try to mulch it down, and we'll see what it's gonna look like. And that's where the internet cable was, but I think it's an old one because nothing happened. Equipment just makes life so easy, man. Like, I'm moving a ginormous brush pile right now. Easy, you can even operate it with one hand. This is a big bite, but I like it. Getting it done. Man, people are so lazy. Like, another line, but this one was actually active for the internet, so yeah, that's a bad deal. But they'll come out tomorrow and fix it. So this property basically had a bunch of pine straw that fell from these pine trees up here, and I'm assuming they just kind of went like this and put the line instead of actually digging under, which they're supposed to do. So yeah, I mean, we have an active ticket open for this property, and it's useless because it still got hit. Now my customer won't have internet for a day. Got the brush hog on. This is going to be a pretty nice pile. A lot of brush. Wow, these are some impressive results. I mean, that was a big mountain. There is a big hole over here, so I don't want to get stuck, so I'm not going way too deep in it. But I mean, man, it hit this stuff good. Obviously, it's not going to destroy these big ones like tree bushes, but I mean, it did pretty much to the root. That's what the customer wanted, so that's what I did. I think I'm going to have to clean it up though and kind of push it more in. I'll see what she wants to do in the end. But man, that was a giant pile. That would be at least 1 or 2 loads, but now it can just all stay here. This big piece of just launched out of here. Metal is so old that it grew through this root, or the root grew around it, and when I was pulling it out, I completely snapped it off. This machine is an overkill for this tiny little stump. Alright you guys, it's been about a week since I recorded this video, and I wanted to give this customer some more time to think about it if they want me to make it right in some other type of way, but man, apparently not. They're just like the most amazing customers you can have, because like I tried to give them a discount and they were not trying to take it. They still paid me 800 bucks, and I was like, nope, I can't take it. So I gave them $100, and they weren't trying to take it, but I forced them to take it because there's no way I'm going to take the full amount after damaging their house and causing an inconvenience to them. And they were like, this is not $100 worth of damage, blah blah blah. And I was like, yeah, but then you still got to spend time fixing it. So in the end they took it, so I was happy about that, because I would not feel right taking the full amount after doing some extra damage that I wasn't supposed to do. But make sure you guys make it right with your customers. Take care of them. Don't just be like, oh, this is something small, you're right, you know, shake it off, you know, because that's wrong. You don't want to be that guy that is like, does something wrong and doesn't try to fix it, because then you'll get used to it, and then one day you're gonna have a customer that is gonna care, and then you're gonna feel like, whoa, what's going on? I never experienced this, you know. So don't get used to this type of stuff. Make sure you make it right away, and that way your customers will be extra happy and possibly hire you again. They were like, we are not your average US customers, Andre. If there is a problem, we are gonna tell you right away, so don't even worry about it. So that was just crazy to me. But I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you guys enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.